We're gonna have a few minutes so we'll be able to investigate, presumably.
He doesn't have clothes in his room.
Yeah.
Only you have clothes.
Honestly,
Everyone else is.
that honestly makes me like more suspicious than anything else so far. Like, what's going on with that? Well, maybe not suspicious, but like, what's going on with that?
All right, everybody, remember all the voices you've done because we were probably going to speak them all during dinner.
Jeez Louise.
I've only done 2 voices. I've managed to keep myself from having to do too many.
Part of me wants to
Yeah,
load.
I think I've only got 3, maybe.
Load and see what happens with the.
Yeah. But it's okay.
I mean, you could.
But it's probably going to be the same thing.
I think it would be.
It'd be essentially
I think
the same
it would be good to play this out for what you've got.
Go through it. Yeah.
And, you can always go back and check it out at some point.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Uwe.
Hello, I'm Marinan. I hope you brought a little bit of hunger with you. I had 2 extra helping hands, so today we'll warm you up with some good soup and pretzels before we move on to the main course. After that, I have a delicious surprise for everyone.
Whoa. Anyway, I had a wee accident. My hand slipped and...
You filled my pants with hot soup. Girl, how can you be so careless?
I'm so sorry.
Making a puppy face won't help. Especially since this is the second time you've screwed me over. Anyway, I'm going to call it a day. I really have to get changed. Alright, Ishmael. Thank you for your help today. Don't count on me tomorrow. I'll make sure I don't lose again.
He chuckles while rigging the game subtly behind the scenes.
Elspeth, please be careful not to upset the guests again. If the hotelier finds out, you could be in trouble.
It's only him. I didn't do it on purpose. The soup kettle was super hot.
It's okay. Just make sure you stay focused and don't mess up again, okay?
Yes. Oh my gosh. I will not let you down again, Uwe.
And only think uwu whenever she says uwe. I'm just gonna put it out there.
Uwe.
Come now. We have to redo this soup real quick.
He has standards. He can't have subpar soup.
Hi, Milan. Hi, Lupita.
Good evening.
Oh, hey there. I'm curious. Who's that young lady in black? Which one?
New character unlocked. The one with the very revealing outfit? Beats me. I've never seen her before.
Her name's Clara. She told me that she felt sick after arriving at the hotel, so she quarantined herself for a few days until now.
Commendable. Must have been really boring being stuck in a hotel room, though.
Why is she sitting at the table with the hotel staff? What if she's the hotelier?
It's more likely that she's the barkeeper.
Isn't she a little young to be one?
Besides, she'd normally introduce herself if that were the case.
Yes, normally. This is not normal circumstance.
Milan, you're over-interpreting things as usual.
May I ask, do you know each other? Yes, we do. Lupita's company asked me to come and do some IT security reviews in the past. And she was my contact person. I could stay at her house in the guest room until my work was done.
It's kind of a funny coincidence that we ran into each other here again.
So are you two good friends? They're just 2 people who get along well, that's all.
What Milan said, don't let your imagination run wild, Ilmarinen.
Too late, I'm already writing fanfiction with shipping you two.
I'm writing exclusive fanfiction about you two, and nothing you can say will stop me. Meep.
I see. Okay, don't worry.
The internet must know.
Good evening, Mr. Hala. Hello, Mr. Alighieri and Miss Frank.
Hey, all right, you are the friend of the defense attorney. Just call me Clara. It's unusual to hear my last name. I don't know how to do a German accent well enough to try to do a yeehaw German accent.
I'm like, the only thing I could do for a German accent is a bad attempt at a Nazi German accent, and that is even that a bad and not attempt I should try. So, yeah.
Same here. Roberto is fine with me unless you insist on being formal. No, in that case, just call me Marin. It's all right. All right, Marin. Dinner will be served soon, so please have a seat. Thank you, although I have to admit I didn't expect the staff to sit at the same table as the guests. It's rather unusual indeed. It was Elspeth's idea, actually. I'm not going to force you to sit at the same table as me if it makes you uncomfortable. No, it's not that. Don't worry. Now, back to us, Clara. What did you want to ask me?
Where's the hotelier? Is he not joining us for dinner?
He rarely eats at regular hours, so I guess he's in his office.
I checked his office before I came here. He didn't answer.
Then he's probably doing some inspections. What do you want from him? Is there something wrong with the hotel or our services?
Nothing like that. I'd just like to meet him. I think I know him personally.
I see. I'll let him know the next time I see him.
Thank you, Roberto.
He said, promising to do absolutely nothing.
Hey, why are you all alone? Mind if I spend some time with you?
Oh, it's you. Well, I guess I have no choice. Have a seat.
Hey, what about what happened today? I'm sorry for sneaking up on you. Won't happen again, promise.
Apology accepted. So what's up with you? How did you get here?
Well, the short story is I'm a pilot, and I crashed nearby.
That was a long story.
Now tell me something about you.
Short and long.
Well, I'm a medical student from Norway, and I'm kind of stranded here in this hotel. But I'm also a modern-day Viking, so it's nothing I can't handle. I was gonna say with her hairpin being that symbol, Viking.
What does that mean? Are you plundering English churches via boat?
I like his take on this.
I haven't done that yet, but it's on my list. Okay, now for real. It means that I embrace many of the old Nordic traditions that still have value today. For example, I chose Loki as my deity and live by his ideals.
I hope I don't step on your toes by asking you this, but isn't he like the evil god of Norse religion?
Evil? He just accidentally chose the wrong side during Ragnarok. Mistakes happen sometimes.
Only them.
Also, didn't he give birth to an 8-legged horse?
Marin, stop making fun of my deity or you'll regret it.
What? I'm just stating mythological facts.
Fine. Then you already know that Loki will punish anyone who mocks his name.
And Fenrir too.
Let's see if I can come up with something good.
Loki is the father of a lot of weird beings.
He's the father of a wolf thing. He's the father of...
Yep.
Yeah.
He's the wolf thing that wants to eat the world.
Yeah.
Look, not to be disrespectful to anyone like, this lady here, but a lot of those old gods just had weird kids.
Touche.
Anyway, slow down. I think I better go before you get any funny ideas.
He knows about Sleipnir. Interesting. I better keep an eye on him. Maybe I can come up with a good prank.
I heard that!
Okay, 2 more tables, and then hopefully dinner will be served, and we can end this for tonight.
And we can escape.
Oh, hey, Mimi. Look, it's the crash pilot.
And would you like to join us for dinner tonight? Chris has already asked me several times about you.
Say what?
Do I even have a choice when Christina is that interested in me? Oh, I know. How about we go get a separate table and talk in private?
Stop this nonsense right now, or I will make sure you won't survive this night.
Oh, chill. I was just joking. You're the second person that has threatened my survival.
I'm going to die. Hey, there will be a very plausible excuse when he dies. Just saying.
Yeah, right?
Any of these people would have killed him.
So, Marin, how do you deal with this new situation, being stuck in a hotel?
Well, it's still strange for me to be trapped here. I really wanted to be back home in Finland by now. But most of the people here are really cool and fun to hang out with.
That's great to hear. Just be careful around those who are just up to no good. They won't add anything positive to your time.
Are you talking about someone in particular?
Maybe
Me?
Gerard. Hey, stop staring at me.
Sorry, just wanted to make sure that Wilhelmina wasn't talking about you.
The person I'm referring to is sitting alone at her table right now.
Oh, I thought you were
Aw.
talking about Gerard.
Oh,
Let's see, sitting alone is Wiki?
and sleeping alone.
Look, don't worry, I am going to be leaving Wiki alone because
She threatened
has
my life.
threatened pranks, not life.
Yet.
Put it politely, her head is a mess.
Aren't we all? Well, I had a pleasant experience of almost getting stabbed by her, but I think she's just too stressed by the situation, right?
She's crazy. Called my sister the B word out of the blue. So you better stay away from her, you hear me?
Fine, although I'd rather talk about you than gossip about Wiki.
Oh my gosh.
You are right. It is not a good thing to gossip.
May I ask you what you both do for a living? You know my job, I still don't know anything about you two.
Do you want to start, Chris?
Well, say, Crash Pilot, do you know the TV series Wazowski?
Stowski.
It's not quite
Mike Wazowski!
It's not the
Nope.
same thing, but it's as close as I got. It's a thriller about catching a serial killer who always murders someone at the stroke of midnight. He leaves clues about his next victim on clock hands, hence the name. And I'm the main cinematographer. All the vivid camera shots for each murder were my ideas.
That sounds
Here to do
Cool.
research on how to kill people at midnight.
You really think so?
Yeah! Although, to be honest, I thought you were someone who would rather be in the spotlight, wearing bright clothes as you do.
Well, I do want to be in front of the camera someday, so I'm practicing my acting skills with every chance I get.
Well, please show.
No. Oh, well, it's hard to come up with an act without any context. Maybe later.
Liz has shown great potential. I'm sure she'll turn out to be a great actress one day.
I have no doubt. But what about you, Wilhelmina?
Villain
That's so
Mina.
special. I'm just a boring teacher.
Just a boring teacher? Hello, you're a royal tutor.
A royal
Pretty good.
tutor?
Well, I educate the children of people with great prestige, money, and power, including but not limited to royalty. So I carry a heavy burden to make sure their offspring are properly educated and know how to navigate this wily world.
I have to admit, it sounds like you both have exciting jobs.
Being a private pilot should be no different, right? Being able to fly freely is a desire that very few people can fulfill for themselves.
Can you do a barrel roll?
Carl.
Technically, I can do it, but I never tried. The amount of G would be risky for a plane like my 172.
Scared crash pilot.
No, I just like to live.
Okay, last people.
Gerard.
Hey, there you are, Meredith.
Hey, everybody!
Oh dear. I was a little worried
I
about you,
didn't
Marin,
dig-
but it looks like Sarah left you in one piece. Hey, I told you I was just gonna greet him formally. Who do you think I am? Do you want to cover him for me, Brian?
And I don't have to remind you what you did the first time we met.
Sasha, that was years ago. I have become a better person.
Talking about.
You know, just an online game we play regularly. We were waiting for a dragon that only spawns after hours of waiting. I did all the prep work to make sure we didn't get wiped out. But then, just before the monster's HP went down to 0, Sarah threw me out of her party.
Wow.
She took the rare
Wow.
mouth loot and logged out for a full minute. For a moment, my heart was completely and utterly broken. Careful, Marin. Behind this innocent smile lies one heck of a Chadovka.
Hey, that
That
was
is definitely a swear in another language.
Yeah.
hey, that was the first and only time I did that. After that encounter, I always let him take the loot first. So please, let us change the subject. I do not want Marion's view of me to be tainted by past mistakes.
In that case, did anyone hear why Ismail got upset? I saw him briefly, but then he left.
Well, about that, Elspeth spilled hot soup on him.
Oh dear.
If that's true, then I fear for her life. This is not the first time she had done a... What did you call it, Gerard?
You mean a faux pas? Who knows? Maybe it wasn't one and she actually did it on purpose. Hmm.
Oh, look, there he is. Finally, free. Man, I would have thought that making food for 14 people could take so long.
Yeah, who would have thought?
Welcome back, Ismail. Marin has already told us what Elspeth did. Yes? Good, because I don't want to talk about her, be around her for the rest of the day. She's bad luck for me.
I hope this is not too much of an imposition, but you still have the smell of pumpkin soup on you.
Oh no.
Really? Come on. I just showered and changed my spare clothes.
This is not a bad thing, Ismail. It adds to my anticipation of the meal.
Same here. I have to be careful not to take a bite out of you.
Hey, friend. What's this delicious surprise Uwe was talking about? Is it pudding? No, really, is it pudding?
Well, if I told you, it wouldn't be a surprise anymore. Let's just say it was actually fun to help with the dessert.
Fine, be the culprit of my extended curiosity. So, Marin, will you be joining us for dinner?
I mean, I certainly hope so. I like to have some space during dinner, so I think I'll sit somewhere else.
Yeah, there's only this one right here.
It's the ladies that interest you, huh?
That is not it.
Oh, believe me, I know. Surely you have at least 1 minute to raise a glass with us to our friendship.
Good idea. I'm on board. I can't get the accent.
Marin, I would also like you to join us.
All right. I give in to group pressure, but only a small glass.
5
Fine.
glasses
I feel like
later.
the decision. Wait, who else is there?
Placeholder?
Elspeth, may I take a small request?
It's Demo, isn't it?
Free pick. Got it. Oh, certainly. What can I do for you?
Could you bring us a bottle of the hotel's finest red wine from the bar? We need to make a toast. Need it for a toast. I think I saw Romane Conti there.
Sure, I suppose that'll be on your tab as well.
It's on me. We were.
You're already paying for my room and board, and now food.
Oh, I'm loaded. You might even say I'm a paid assassin. Wait, no, you can't say that.
I hope you won't be offended if I move my chair a little while you're celebrating.
I'm deeply
I
offended.
don't want to invite Elspeth to spill wine on me as well.
I'm offended.
That's understandable.
No, it isn't.
I asked Roberto for the prices, and are you sure you want this? It's very expensive.
Paste probleme. If you're worried, I can pay cash now.
Okay, I'll bring it to you in a moment.
Yeah, he's probably going to be the first one dead, I feel like.
Oh.
Be careful what you say, or Elspeth, or your wallet will disappear next.
Thank you for your concern. I still don't think she did it.
I'm back. The ultra expensive red wine, just as you ordered. That makes 800 plus 43 minus 92, adding the square root equals... What kind of math are you doing,
Why
honey?
is she getting square root? What? For this?
Yeah. Keep the rest.
Whoa, thank you, Mr. Perigord. Please let me purr it in for you and your friends.
I'm telling you, she's an uwu lady.
There's no wine glass for Marin on the table.
That's okay. He can take mine. I know what it tastes like anyway.
Oh, okay.
I can just go to another table and grab.
No, that would be crass.
What about you, Mr. Osmanoglu? Why are you sitting away?
I don't drink alcohol. It's haram, you know.
Oh, right. Oops.
In that case, I'll take Ismail's glass.
Kippies.
Kippis.
Santé.
My dear guests, is there anything else I can do for you?
Yeah, Elspeth, please take my glass. It's a bit much for me.
Wait, I'm not allowed to drink while I'm working.
But the manager is angry.
Oh no.
Drop and spilled, yo.
That's the third glass I've broken this month. What am I gonna do now?
Relax. If anyone asks, it was my fault. It probably was.
Did you hand it to her and let go before she grabbed it or something?
Probably.
Come on, let me help you clean it up.
Thank you.
This is like $1,000 worth of wine that we just spilled.
Now, if you'll excuse
Yeah, that's
me,
why I don't drink.
I'm on my way to a hiding place.
Huh?
She's
Poor
hiding.
girl.
I'll be honest, I expected her to break the bottle as well.
Okay, now can we finish up?
Huh.
Hi, Elspeth. That's not a very good hiding spot.
Hey, Elspeth, why are you hiding in the corner?
Well, I accidentally spilled salt on Roberto's plate. So, to punish myself, I decided to just sit in an empty corner so as not to cause any more trouble. Sometimes I just want to be swallowed by the earth. Mother Earth, again. We're circled.
Don't say that, Lizzie. Everyone has bad days now and then.
But I have 7 bad days a week. It's hard for me to stay focused.
Still, you don't have to be all alone. Whether you like it or not, I'm gonna sit here.
You don't need to bother, you know.
It's no trouble. After all, we finally have some time to get to know each other. I
she
am
turn?
a flirt.
She turned.
She turned all the way. Oh my gosh, what's she gonna do?
Why would you be interested in learning more about a mere bellhop? You don't make sense, Marin. Hey, I have the feeling we're being watched.
It was
I'm
very
about to be pranked. What do you mean? Hi there. Oh, just ignore her.
She was hoping that you'd sit with her.
Everyone, before we get to the main course, it's time for some pumpkin soup with pretzels.
Okay. So I will say, I know it's bedtime for Matt, way past bedtime. Do we want to continue and see how far it goes? Do we want to say goodbye to Matt, keep going, or just stop altogether?
Let's at least get to a save.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like we're getting close. We have to be getting close, right?
Matt, do you want to keep joining us, or do you want to head out and we'll cover for you?
Do my characters justice. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Sorry
Yeah,
it's so
but-
late.
It's only 9:30 for me.
Yeah, it's 10:30 here.
What do you think, Baron? Doesn't Ricky's hair look very similar?
To what? Oh, you mean like a pretzel?
Yes, indeed. Ricky is a little pretzelity.
I have to admit, it's not the first time I've heard that. I guess I'll just take it as a compliment. Can I have one more?
Sure. Here you go.
Thanks, Uwe. You're the best.
It wasn't easy to decide on a main dish because everyone comes from a different country and has their own special tastes and needs. So I decided to cook some delicious spaghetti with all kinds of different sauces and toppings.
I was close with the macaroni.
But first, I have to make sure that the food is good enough to serve to our distinguished guests. Roberto, would you like to try?
Is he gonna die?
Let's see. It doesn't look too shabby. And for the taste, it's perfetto. Couldn't have done it better myself.
You heard it, folks. Even my biggest critic when it comes to Italian food is convinced. Please, enjoy it to the fullest. It seems everyone has survived the initial food coma. I hope you are all ready for the mouth-watering dessert. Everyone, take a look.
Hey, are those? Oh my goodness gracious, so many chocolate muffins! How curious. They all have little flags on them.
I love the little placeholders. That was my idea. That way no one will accidentally eat two or end up empty-handed. Good thing the hotelier kept them. He even had some very old flags, like a Prussian one. So everyone, please take one and enjoy it to the fullest.
Hey, Marin,
Yeah, Lizzie?
you took two. The second one is my muffin. You're not from the UK or Scotland.
I was curious as how your country tastes, so please excuse me if I take a bite.
Rude. Marin, no, my wee muffin, give it back.
Yummy, that tasted good.
Now you've done it. Prepare for my Furor Celtica.
Hey, relax, you can get a fresh taste of Finland. Here, take it.
Oh, really?
It was just a little tease. I never intended to eat them both.
Oh, you're just playing a joke on me. You are the devil.
Say, Lizzie, what time does your shift end? Do you want to hang out at the bar later?
I'd basically be free in like 1 hour, but I have a better idea. Let's not
No.
meet later in
Let's
my
not do that.
room in 207.
Well, I don't usually drink whiskey, but I guess I can make an exception. No, don't do it.
Oh,
Oh, don't-
uh-oh. Huh? You good?
Be careful what you drink.
I'm feeling a little strange all of a sudden. What's going on? My head spinning left and right. Lizzie, your country poisoned me.
Just why isn't Uwe looking like the others?
What is happening to me?
Oh, you mean Wiki? Or, everyone's got green on them?
All the others look like that, except for Uwe.
Marin? Hey, are you alright?
Huh? Who's talking to me? Oh no, I think I need to vomit. Anybody have a bucket? Oy, I died.
You die? Oh my! Anyone! I need a doctor! Marin's breaking down! Huh? What's wrong with him?
I'm the first.
Mon Dieu, this doesn't look good at all. Wiki, you studied medicine, right? Can you help us? What's wrong now? Can't even enjoy a muffin in peace. Did he vomit blood? Everyone, please, don't panic. I know what to do. Uwe, I fear Marin has some kind of heavy allergic reaction to something that was inside the muffin. We need to get him to the infirmary. Fast! Every second counts.
All right, girl out. Help me carry him.
Of course. Hang in there, Marin. The stomach pain kept me in a vivid state, making it impossible for me to fall asleep or stay conscious. What I felt could be described as a kind of purgatory. My soul and body were about to be torn in half. I could taste blood on my tongue. It must have been an hour or so. The sense of time was long gone. The pain was diminishing, or maybe my body was going numb. I couldn't tell. What I could tell was that I was beginning to feel a gentle touch running through my hair, reaching up to my forehead. Although I wanted to finally fall asleep, my body decided to open my eyes again. At first, all I could see was a faint green light. Slowly, the other colors formed into simple shapes. I was lying on my side. No one was in front of me. Was it Colervo? I miss you. Sorry, I said your line. Did you say something? No, I think it was him. Look.
For a moment, I thought some angels were talking about me. Then I noticed they sounded familiar, but at first I couldn't tell who they were. But it didn't matter. I was just glad I wasn't alone.
I'll be honest, I never expected that you'd still be alive. That's a good sign, isn't it? Will he recover? Well, he already went through all the bad signs, so only the good ones are left. Elmarin, can you hear us?
Wiki, Gerard.
Thank heaven you're alive.
Am I? What happened to me?
You've had an extreme allergic shock to something, it seems. That's not entirely true. Now that you're awake, I can tell you both the truth. Those symptoms were those of arsenic trioxide overdose. I told the others you were having an allergic shock to calm them down.
Arsenic trioxide!
Someone was trying to poison Elspeth? It's the most accessible poison. Its formula is AS203. It's a tasteless white powder.
Wait, what? I was poisoned?
Why am I hearing this only now? You should have told me as soon as you found out. Sorry, Gerard, but I didn't want you to go off and do something irrational while Marin was fighting for his life. Who do you think I am? I would never leave a victim alone when someone is out there trying to kill him. Well, at least now you know, so please calm down. Anyway, I want to get something straight. Marin, the level of luck you had was unbelievable. First, the amount of poison you absorbed was very high, which made you react faster than most victims, so I was able to react in time. Fortunately, it was not enough to kill you. Second, for some reason, this infirmary had 2,3-dimercapto-1-propanylsulfonic acid stored here, which I used to counteract the arsenic. The third thing is this IPV bag. You lost a lot of blood, and I couldn't communicate with you and ask for your blood type. But as if someone had anticipated something, it turns out that this bag of blood is blood type O negative, which is compatible with all other blood types. And the biggest luck factor of all is that a certain modern-day Viking was present to watch over you. Looks like going to medical school finally paid off. Hey, why are you hugging me all of a sudden?
Thank you so much. You saved my life. How can I repay you?
Relax, it's just the Hippocratic Oath. If I can save someone from death, I will. If you've promised not to die today, that's payment enough.
Wiki, I was completely wrong about you. I am so...
Shh! Enough crying. Here, drink this. You've lost a lot of water and blood, so you better save those tears, okay?
Don't tell me how to use my tears. Thank you, I will.
So, what should we do? Will he make a full recovery? Since we acted quickly, he'll probably suffer only minor to hopefully no permanent organ damage. Blah, blah, blah. Still, it's better if we take it slow, let him rest, and keep him safe here. Good, I agree. But I must admit, when I saw you collapse, I was afraid that we would all end up like you. Fortunately, that didn't happen. Everyone else is fine for the most part. Except for me. Thanks to this, I now have another sleepless night. I don't know how much more stress my body can handle. Maybe you should take a rest here and snuggle up next to Marin on the bed. Sorry, I was just trying to lighten the mood a bit. No worries, Gerard. I almost had agreed to that, but we have to settle things first. Marin, are you still listening?
No. I mean, yes, I am.
Good, then pay attention. Someone actively tried to murder you, which means that at least one person in this hotel is a crazy killer who might want to try again. I see. So now's the question, who's the culprit and who can we rule out? Well, I wouldn't have saved his life if I had wanted to get rid of him with poison, so I should be in the clear. And I could have just knocked you out here and finished off Marin if I was the culprit, but I have nothing to do with any of this. And as far as Marin is concerned, nobody on this planet is stupid enough to poison themselves with that much arsenic. Or are you?
No, poisoning yourself does not seem like the healthy thing to do.
So for now, let's watch out for everyone else in this hotel. How did you get poisoned? What did you eat?
Same as everyone else. Pumpkin soup and spaghetti and expensive wine. And Elspeth's muffin.
Wait, you ate the muffin that was meant for Elspeth?
Yeah, I did.
So do I understand this correctly? Elspeth was supposed to be the victim.
Where is she now?
Probably asleep in her bed. It's about 2 o'clock in the morning.
I want to check up on her. I have a real bad feeling about this. Yeah, that could just be the minor to the minor organ damage.
No way, not in your condition. Listen to your doctor, Marin. You wouldn't be able to do anything in your current state. In fact, you might make matters even worse. Let me handle this. After all, I promised her that I'll notify her as soon as you wake up.
What will you do if you stumble upon the culprit?
Do not worry. As a lawyer, I know how to defend myself, even against physical violence.
Gerard, please be careful. You're my...
Yes? Please finish that thought. You're my what?
was gonna say, you're my ticket here. If you die, then nobody will pay me for my stay.
It makes me happy to hear that you were worried about me, but fear not, I'll just pay Elspeth a little visit and warn her. So, Wiki, I leave Marin in your capable hands tonight. I hope you two behave while I'm gone. About that, I'll probably go off somewhere to sleep and leave the key with him so that no one can break it.
Wait, you're leaving me alone?
Well, there's nothing else I can do for you right now. And nothing against you, but I really dislike sleeping on hospital beds.
Well, so do I.
Marin, can you get up for a moment?
Why should I?
There's only one key for the infirmary. Take it. Infirmary key obtained. Once I leave this room, I want you to lock the door so no one can come in and hurt you. While we are at it, we should probably think of something to make sure you don't open the door to anyone pretending to be us. Not a bad idea. Let's come up with a secret code word that only the three of us know.
Okay, how about
Idun.
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 You know the Norse goddess of youth and apples? Awesome, Idun it is. Sounds like a good code name, but why her in particular?
Well, a friend of mine is making a game about her, and he made her look really cute. I like tall blonde women.
Well, if you're fit enough to fawn over blondes, that must mean you no longer need my help. See ya, says the redheaded girl.
I am still well enough and flexible enough to put my foot in my mouth. Hey, wait!
Looks like you made the lady jealous over a fictional character. Anyway, take care, Marin.
Thanks. You too. See you tomorrow. Ugh. Still pain. Agony. Agony. Agony.
Lock the door, lock the door, lock the door. I wonder if it's possible to not lock it and have something happen.
Okay. Door's locked, but now I feel dizzy again. Oy. I guess I should just trust my friends and get some sleep. They wouldn't try.
They're your friends.
They wouldn't try to kill me.
Even though I finally got some sleep, it wasn't relaxing. Images from my past continued to haunt me. The same goes for my guilt, which surrounded me like an enraged rose, tightening its grip with its thorns. Her unpleasant voice suddenly came to my mind, always judging. My own carelessness, it caused the downfall. And then I had another unpleasant dream. And then another, and then another, and then another, and then another. That's no good, Marin. We shouldn't rush things.
I agree.
Let's see, what could we do to get to know each other?
We could play cards.
Why are we in her room? How about a little game? Truth or death sounds like fun. Excuse me. Then you could finally confess all the things you did wrong.
I tried to do a barrel roll while flying and I crashed.
What? Of course I know what you did. Everybody knows. As if anyone would fall for your pathetic attempts to find new love. Not after that. Never again. Oh!
Oh, man.
That scared the crap out of me. Huh? What are you doing in my room? Marin, help me!
What?
Ah! Oh.
Elspeth!
My scream and her scream was very similar.
Yeah, I was gonna say, was that
What?
you or her?
What was up with that dream? I couldn't move or say anything at all. And now there's also this weird, sharp pain in my right thumb. I'm bleeding? What's going on? Did I cut myself somewhere? No, I pricked myself on this rose thorn? Where did that come from? As if by instinct, I put my finger to my mouth to suck out the blood. Is that somebody's instinct? I hope I can find disinfectant spray or Band-Aid somewhere nearby.
Uh-oh.
Wait, what's going on? Why is smoke coming from behind those sheets? Oh no, there's a fire!
Okay, Brian, you
You're
got this.
asking about the steam behind the curtain?
Yes? Mysterious voice? Who said that?
It's a demon manifestation, for certain. He waves his scissors to heartless grub and calls for Daman Lutshabab.
Bad word, bad word.
Who are you?
Greetings, Milmarin and my dear guest.
Don't you love his outfit?
I am the hotelier and the scissor-wielding demon Gastvanger. I represent the fear of losing things that matter. I am here to collect your thumbs, so please hold still while I cut them off.
No!
Close.
No, no, no.
Stay away from me, you crook! Don't do it! Dude, put your hands down.
This delicious fear, I could never get enough of it. Without thumbs, mankind wouldn't have been able to reach the Stone Age, let alone become pilots who can traverse the skies.
Yeah, that's why you're not gonna touch them.
But I will give you the chance to save your precious little thumbs if you do as I say.
What do you want from me?
First, I want you to accept my sincerest apologies. It seems that you were the one who was struck down by my arsenic mixture. Normally, I take great care to ensure that the detective is not the target of a crime, so I did a rather sloppy job.
So you were behind the poisoning too? I should have known the moment I saw you, you son of a...
Watch your tongue, my friend, and listen to my request. As I have just mentioned, I have appointed you to be the detective. In my precious Hotel Fafnir, a crime has been committed.
Crime? What do you mean by that?
Tell me, are you not worried about Elspeth, or about your new friends, Wiki and Gerard?
Why should I? What are you implying?
You better find out for yourself, because it's more fun that way. I take my leave for now. The stone is already in motion.
Wait, I still have many questions, but there's one that interests me the most. How the heck did you get into this room? The door should be locked.
I'm a demon. Simple locked door won't stop me from coming and going. If you will excuse me, I'll be waiting for you in Elspeth's room. Well,
This
Well.
must be a trick. Where did he go? There's got to be a hidden passage or a trap door somewhere, right? Yes? No, there isn't. He really did go behind the curtain and disappeared without trace.
He's crazy.
I don't like this. I don't like this situation at all. I better check up on Elspeth and Gerard. So, wait. Just gotta say, I think now is a great time to save. And
Yeah.
I'm sure that everything is just fine. The demon was just playing with us. So we can
Yeah,
leave
it's
this
just a
without a cliffhanger.
Okay.
It's not cliffhanger at all because I'm sure Elspeth is fine. Nothing's
Yeah.
wrong with
Yeah,
her
we're
at
still
all.
in chapter 1,
Why
the
would there be anything
intro.
wrong?
There's 2 chapters.
I think this has got to be the end of the intro. Like, we're about to hit the end. We got to be.
I think so. Chapter 2 is the finding out who, quote unquote, did it, and then the jury trial. In any case, that was the demo for the Murder Hotel.
Is that the end of it? Like, or I guess once the intro's done, is that probably the end of the demo?
No, I think there's 2 chapters, because, let's see. If I hold to escape, if I do continue, or if I do start, we're here in the intro. Then there's the investigation.
Okay.
Oh, oops, that's not what I wanted to do.
Oh.
So yeah, there's the intro, which is where we're at. There's the investigation, chapter 1 court, blank, chapter 2 intro, and chapter 2 investigation.
This is probably going to get Danganronpa vibes.
Oh, it definitely
A
is
little bit.
Danganronpa vibes. Anyways, thanks for playing with me, guys. That would have been a lot of voices to do on my own. I would have totally lost my voice. Or just given it up, you know. Either way.
Yep.
Something.
No problem. It was fun.
But it seemed really, really
Yeah,
fun
it
and
was fun.
interesting. I'll see you guys all later. Bye.
Sounds good.
Bye.
Bye.